Most men walk around blind to the subtle signals destroying their presence. The ancient Stoics mastered the art of self-awareness. They could spot these habits instantly. Today, I'm going to show you 10 things you do every day that are quietly destroying your appearance. Right now, as you watch this, invisible patterns are running in the background of your life. Small behaviors that seem harmless, normal routines that feel perfectly fine. Yet they're stripping away your vitality, making you appear worn down, older than your years, and less commanding than you actually are. The danger lies in their subtlety. If these habits announce themselves loudly, you'd eliminate them immediately. If they caused obvious damage, you'd react with urgency. Instead, they operate silently until one random moment catches you off guard. A reflection in a store window makes you think, when did I start looking this exhausted? Or a photo surfaces and the shock hits you. I look a decade past my actual age. Most people point fingers at their DNA, blame the calendar, or cite stress as the culprit. But here's the truth that cuts deeper while offering real hope. You're in control. The Stoics grasped something that escapes most people even today. What you see in the mirror isn't merely what nature handed you at birth. It's the physical manifestation of how you exist day to day. The way your mind operates, how tension lives in your muscles, your treatment of your physical body, your reactions to everything around you, all of it shows up externally. Marcus Aurelius observed that your soul absorbs the shade of your thinking. People treat this like beautiful philosophy, but it's actually a clinical observation. Your mental patterns sculpt your physical carriage. Your carriage determines your breathing. Your breathing reshapes your facial structure, and your face dictates how others respond to you. Over these next minutes, I'm walking you through 10 silent patterns that undermine both your appearance and your presence before you speak a single word. With each one comes the Stoic correction, practical, direct, and uncomfortable in exactly the right way. But you need to accept one condition first. You must be ready to examine yourself without convenient excuses. No hiding behind, "That's just my personality." No claiming you're too overwhelmed. No dismissing it as unimportant. What I'm about to reveal will feel uncomfortably personal. That's precisely what makes it effective. Number 1, the way you hold your body is accelerating your aging. This isn't motivational poster wisdom about standing tall because authority figures told you to. I mean something more specific. Your physical alignment broadcasts your first message to everyone before words enter the equation, before handshakes happen, before you demonstrate anything about yourself. Right this second, examine where your shoulders sit. Have they rolled forward? Is your neck stretching toward whatever screen you're watching? Has your chest collapsed inward? Does your spine curve like you're attempting to occupy less space? Here's what makes this brutal. You don't maintain this position for 5 minutes. You live in it for 12 hours straight, and it accumulates visibly. When your structure collapses, your lungs compress. Shallow breathing becomes automatic. Your face receives less oxygen. Your eyes take on a perpetually tired quality. Your jaw muscles tighten unconsciously. Your expression flattens out. Even with strong features, you project someone carrying defeat through life. True presence isn't about conventional attractiveness. It's about structural alignment. The Stoics practiced what they called vigilant attention. Not mindfulness as some ambient feeling, but attention as rigorous discipline. Take this action today. Program 5 alarms into your phone. When each alarm sounds, resist the urge to dismiss it or keep scrolling. Instead, assess your physical structure. Draw your shoulders back. Open your chest. Level your chin parallel to the ground. Release the tension in your jaw. Breathe more deeply. It appears too minor to create change. That's exactly why it transforms everything. For the next 3 days, correct your alignment whenever awareness strikes. Then observe what shifts. People interrupt your words less frequently. They listen with greater attention. Their responses change in quality. Not because you transformed into someone else, because you stopped transmitting the signal that you don't deserve to be heard. Drop a comment saying, "Day 1" when you begin. Number 2. Your accumulated sleep deficit is writing itself across your face. You know exactly what 4 hours of sleep does to your appearance. Darkness circles your eyes. Puffiness distorts your features. Your skin looks like life has drained from it. A fog settles over your entire face. Now picture repeating that pattern daily for months on end. That's not temporary fatigue, that's fast-forwarding your aging process. During sleep, your body executes repairs. Your skin reconstructs itself. Inflammation decreases throughout your system. Your face literally rebuilds its structure. When you shortchange this process, the degradation isn't just internal, it becomes visible. The worst part? You adapt to it. You stop recognizing how far you've declined from your baseline. Seneca maintained an obsession with time, and that includes sleep. Not because rest equals productivity, but because sleep constitutes maintenance. Discipline isn't about punishing yourself, it's about protecting what matters. Tonight, construct a simple ritual. 30 minutes before you intend to sleep, eliminate all screens, every single one, no exceptions. Your brain can't distinguish between just checking something quickly and actively keeping your nervous system activated. Read something that calms your mind. Write 1 page in a journal. Practice breathing exercises for 5 minutes. Then sleep for 7 to 8 hours. This isn't negotiable. Here's your challenge. Photograph your face tomorrow morning. Then complete at least 7 hours of sleep for 7 consecutive nights. Take another photograph on day 7. Compare them side by side. You won't just observe less fatigue, you'll witness more life force. Number 3, your habit of complaining is etching permanent lines into your facial structure. People assume complaining exists only as words. That's incorrect. Complaining is a repetitive facial action. When you complain, what happens physically? Your brow furrows, your lips compress, your jaw clenches tight, your eyes squeeze together. You pull your entire face into a specific shape. Now repeat that shape 50 times daily for 5 straight years. Those lines you attribute to simple aging. The crease carved between your eyebrows, those tension marks surrounding your mouth, that heavy appearance even during neutral moments, that's not just time passing. That's repetition creating permanent grooves. Epictetus stated it plainly. Events themselves don't disturb us. Our interpretations of those events do the disturbing. Your face becomes the permanent record of those interpretations. Some people carry bitterness in their resting expression. Others maintain calm even while navigating genuine hardship. The difference isn't luck or genetics, it's practiced mental positioning. Here's the Stoic move. Apply the dichotomy of control. When you catch yourself about to complain, pause immediately. Ask yourself one question. Does this fall within my control? If it doesn't, practice acceptance, not as weakness but as power. Release it completely. If it does fall within your control, take action instead of speaking. Maintain this practice for 2 weeks and watch your face soften. Your jaw will unclench naturally. Your forehead will release its tension. People will start making strange observations. You look different somehow. You didn't purchase anything new. You simply stopped wearing tension as your default expression. Number 4, how you eat reveals your level of self-command. This isn't about achieving some perfect nutritional regimen. This isn't about getting shredded physique. This cuts deeper. It's about whether you live with conscious intention or let impulses drive your actions. Do you eat with full awareness, or do you eat like you're trying to numb something inside yourself? Do you stop at satisfaction or continue until guilt arrives? Do you consciously choose what enters your body, Or do cravings make the choice for you? Every single time you eat driven by boredom, stress, or emotional turbulence, you're reinforcing a message deep in your psyche. I don't control myself. That message doesn't stay internal. It leaks into your appearance. It shows up in your posture, your energy levels, the quality of your gaze, your skin condition, your overall presence. The Stoics called this temperance. Not because pleasure itself is evil, but because enslavement to anything destroys you. Marcus Aurelius constantly asked himself whether he ruled himself or served his desires. That question still cuts to the core today. Here's your practice. Select one meal each day to eat with complete attention. No phone within reach, no screens of any kind. No distractions pulling your focus. Eat at a slower pace. Chew more thoroughly. Stop when satisfaction arrives, not when you're uncomfortably stuffed. Maintain this for 5 days, and you'll notice something subtle yet powerful. You carry yourself with more authority because you're actively practicing self-command. Number 5. Your relationship with social media is training chronic tension into your facial muscles. Everyone acknowledges social media can damage well-being. Let me be more precise. Scrolling trains a specific expression into your face. Consider what your face does during comparison. When you're consuming someone's carefully curated highlight reel and measuring your unfiltered real life against it. When you see bodies, lifestyles, wealth, relationships on display, and you feel that quiet internal pressure building, your brow tightens incrementally. Your jaw clenches without awareness. Your eyes narrow slightly. Your mouth hardens. Now imagine repeating this pattern 2 or 3 hours every single day. You develop what becomes a chronic micro-expression, dissatisfaction. Even when your actual life is genuinely good, you appear like someone incapable of enjoying anything, like someone never fully present in their own existence. The Stoics instructed us to live according to nature. In contemporary language, stop living according to the feed. Start living according to actual reality. You're comparing your unedited existence to someone else's edited performance. That competition cannot be won under any circumstances. Here's the correction. You don't need to delete everything. You need to control the dynamic. Implement a daily digital fast. 1 full hour each day with absolute zero social media. Phone physically away from you. Not just not checking, actually away. During that hour, take a walk outside. Sit in nature. Read something substantial. Train your body. Have a real conversation with someone. Do something grounded in reality. Then notice something remarkable. Your face releases its tension. Your eyes return to the present. Your expression becomes warmer naturally. You appear more grounded in your own existence. If you've extracted value from what we've covered so far, take action right now. Click the like button. It's a single click that signals the algorithm to distribute this to people who need to hear it. And if you want more Stoic philosophy applied to practical daily life, subscribe to Stoic Thoughts. Because developing these habits will protect your inner peace and cultivate genuine maturity. Number 6. Your body language is unconsciously requesting permission to exist. Posture is one component. Body language broadcasts the complete message: how you enter any space, how you move through it, how you gesture, how you maintain eye contact, how you occupy the physical space around you. There's a clear difference between someone who gets noticed and someone who remains invisible. Most people assume it's about physical attractiveness. It's not. It's about presence. You might be doing these without any conscious awareness, avoiding sustained eye contact, minimizing your gestures, keeping your arms tight against your body, taking small, hesitant steps, speaking while your body apologizes for taking up space. Every micro-signal broadcasts, "I'm uncertain whether I belong here," and people respond to that transmission unconsciously. Epictetus taught self-mastery, not dominance over other people, but mastery over your own actions. Here's your training protocol for 3 days. Maintain eye contact that's calm and steady, never aggressive. When you speak, use slower, more deliberate gestures. Walk like you have legitimate reason to occupy that space. Stand completely still when listening instead of fidgeting. Occupy space without guilt or apology. You're not performing or acting. You're removing the ingrained habit of making yourself smaller. Number 7, your anxious micro-movements are destroying any magnetic quality you possess. This pattern is widespread and devastating. Biting your nails, repeatedly touching your face, playing with your hair constantly, bouncing your leg, clicking pens, rubbing your hands together, adjusting your clothes non-stop. Small movements broadcasting a massive message. They communicate instability, insecurity, and lack of internal control. Here's the trap. They also generate additional anxiety. You fidget because anxiety is present, and you become more anxious because you're fidgeting. It's a self-reinforcing loop. The Stoic solution combines awareness with conscious choice. Marcus Aurelius wrote that you possess power over your mind, and that power begins with noticing. When you catch yourself in a micro-movement, don't shame yourself. Don't panic about it. Simply interrupt the pattern. Stop the movement. Take 3 slow, deliberate breaths. Place your hands in a neutral position. Release tension from your shoulders. Feel your feet making contact with the ground beneath you. For the next 7 days, every single time you notice a fidget, replace it with 1 deep breath. You'll appear calmer to others, and more importantly, you'll actually become calmer internally. Number 8, you're chronically dehydrated, and it's visible in your appearance. Most people believe they consume adequate water. Most people are mistaken. Dehydration manifests as dry skin texture, dull eyes, deeper shadows under your eyes, cracked lips, and a particular kind of fatigue that settles permanently on your face. You can maintain an excellent skincare routine and still appear drained if your body is running underwatered. The Stoics understood this principle. Discipline isn't punishment, it's systematic self-care. Here's a non-negotiable rule: 3 liters daily. Not when I remember, not if I feel thirsty. Thirst arrives late. It's already a symptom of dehydration. Obtain a 1-liter bottle. Finish 3 of them. No negotiation, no exceptions. Within 5 days, your skin appears fuller and more vital. Your eyes look clearer and more alive. Your overall expression looks healthier. This isn't magic or expensive products. It's basic maintenance that most people completely neglect. Number 9. The way you breathe is actively reshaping your facial structure. If you breathe shallow, you live in tension. Shallow chest breathing keeps your nervous system on constant alert. It tightens your neck muscles. It tightens your jaw. It tightens your entire face. It collapses your chest inward. It destroys your posture. You cannot appear relaxed if your breathing pattern is screaming danger throughout every day. The Stoic practice centers on maintaining calm under pressure, and genuine calm originates in the body, not just the mind. 3 times each day, practice this. 10 deep breaths. Slow inhalation through your nose, full expansion of your belly. Slow exhalation. Make your exhale longer than your inhale. After completing 10 breaths, check your face. Your jaw drops naturally. Your brow loosens. Your eyes soften. You appear more present because you actually are more present. Number 10. You're not receiving sufficient sunlight and your body appears dim. This isn't about damaging your skin with burns. This isn't vanity. This is fundamental to life. Daily sunlight exposure supports your circadian rhythm, your energy levels, your mood stability, and yes, your physical appearance. People who never spend time in natural sunlight often carry a grayness in their expression. a tired quality that never fully disappears no matter how much they sleep. 15 to 20 minutes outside each day, no screen in your hand, no scrolling through feeds, just daylight and breathing. It's Stoic practice in disguise, living in reality, not in artificial loops. Now listen carefully. None of these practices are glamorous. That's precisely why they work. And I'm not speaking from abstract theory. There was a period in my life when I avoided cameras entirely. Social situations felt like torture. I'd look in mirrors and see someone dull, exhausted, defeated, and I couldn't understand why. I was sleeping 4 or 5 hours. I spent hours scrolling and comparing myself to curated images. I complained like it was perfectly normal behavior. I ate on complete autopilot. I carried anxiety in my body all day long, and my face became the physical proof. Then, I lost an opportunity. Someone said directly to me, "You look like you have zero energy." It hurt because it was absolutely true, and that pain forced genuine honesty. I discovered Stoicism and realized something simple yet profound. Your life becomes your face. Your habits become your presence. So I ran an experiment, 30 days, not pursuing perfection but practicing discipline. The first days felt uncomfortable, like I was exposed, like I couldn't hide behind convenient excuses anymore. But then transformation began. People started asking, "Did you change something about yourself?" Within 60 days, I recognized myself again. Not because I achieved perfection, because I became aware. And then I chose differently. And you can execute the same transformation. Not tomorrow, not Monday, now. Here's your 30-day system. Week 1 focuses on awareness. 5 daily alarms for posture assessment, 7 hours minimum sleep, 1 hour daily without any social media, and take a morning face photograph on day 1. Week 2 introduces replacement. Replace 1 complaint each day with a neutral observation, followed by action. Eat 1 fully mindful meal daily. Practice 10 deep breaths 3 times per day. Maintain calm eye contact in every conversation. Week 3 brings integration. Continue everything from weeks 1 and 2. Add 15 minutes of daily sunlight exposure. Consume 3 liters of water daily. Catch anxious micro movements and replace them with a breath. Week 4 achieves mastery. Stop thinking of these as habits and start experiencing them as identity. Document your changes. Compare your day 1 photograph with your day 30 photograph. And I want one specific thing from you. Comment day 1 when you start. Then return every 7 days and comment your progress. Week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. If enough people participate, I'll create a results video analyzing what changed and why. Not motivation, actual evidence. Let's consolidate everything. 10 silent habits destroying your appearance without your awareness. Collapsed posture, sleep deficit, chronic complaining, impulsive eating, social media tension, weak body language, anxious micro-movements, dehydration, shallow breathing, and insufficient sunlight exposure. But this isn't really about looking good externally. It's about self-respect. The Stoics taught that every single day you choose between consciousness and autopilot. You either control what you can or waste your life on what you can't. You either become sharper or you become softer. You become present or you become numb. Marcus Aurelius wrote that you have power over your mind, not over external events. Realize this truth and you'll discover strength. You don't control your genetic inheritance. You don't control your chronological age. You don't control what everyone thinks about you. But you absolutely control these 10 habits. And it won't be easy initially. You'll forget. You'll slip back into old patterns. You'll feel awkward. You'll want to quit. That's precisely where the difference gets made between the person who transforms and the person who just consumes content. Because knowledge without action is merely entertainment, and you didn't invest these minutes just to be entertained. You felt something here because part of you knows you can be more, appear more alive, carry greater presence, live with sharper clarity. So here's what you do right now. Step 1, like this video, make your commitment tangible. Step 2, comment, Day 1. That's your public declaration. Step 3, choose one habit to implement today. Just one, the one that hit you hardest. Step 4, set a reminder on your phone right now to practice it today. And if this helped you in a genuine way, subscribe to Stoic Thoughts and activate notifications, because building this habit will improve your life by protecting your inner peace and cultivating true maturity one day at a time. Next week, I'm revealing 7 Stoic morning practices that powerful people use but rarely discuss openly. Simple routines that can transform how you wake up, how you think, and how you show up to the world. Before you go, remember this. Stoicism isn't about achieving perfection. It's about making progress. Be kind to yourself throughout the process, but be absolutely relentless with the commitment. Start now. Comment Day 1, and I'll see you in the next video.